Hello everybody and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with me, Mike. We are going to be starting our first gingerbread card. Yes, I don't think we've ever done a gingerbread card before. I'm not sure how well the light's going to be because it is gone very gloomy over here with the weather. It's near enough pitch black out there, so yeah, it's very miserable looking out there, but I thought, oh, I don't know what to do. Shall I cancel doing this today or what? So I thought I'm gonna do as much as I can, but yeah, this weather's terrible at the moment. We've had it for like 2 days, but I've set my heart on doing this today. So as you know, I use natural lighting. I can't be bothered with paying out all this fancy equipment just to do a video. So for me, it's a camera. For me, it's my phone and my tripod, and that's all that matters. And occasionally, you know, your light board, but obviously we can't use a light board with this. But looking in the phone, it looks like the light's okay. So hopefully it'll be all good, because I'm trying to get my 16 Christmas projects queue done. So yeah, I don't know whether I'll do any Halloween today, because I'm filming this on Tuesday the 21st. Yeah, Tuesday the 21st of October. So I've noticed there's quite big gaps here. Try and get that down a little bit for you, but can you see it's like a massive gap just there? But these look like a 666 drill. They look very, very nice indeed. But yeah, I'm very, this will be my one, and then if I get some more, I'll be distributing them out to some of my YouTube friends that have supported the channel for quite some time. So yeah, and I think one of the friends I send it to, they're going to be quite surprised because they'll be like, oh my god. They're always very like thankful for the gifts I send. So yeah, I can't wait to send them up to there and get some of them done. Right, so that's our first little section done. Now we're going to do, this 2 always crops up, so I think we'll have a good, I think we need to dedicate a freezer bag just purely for these drills because they're so beautiful. So I haven't even thought about doing my Santa Express yet. That's last year's one. Now we have got another train that I really want to get, but I'm trying to keep the bigger ones till last because it's having to lug it home, and the big ones are quite difficult to sit down in the train and obviously put your bags inside the what I call the airplane seats, which are the 2, 2, 2, 2, you know. Yeah, when you've got loads of bags, it's awfully difficult. So and it's really annoying, you know, like when you're on the train and someone says, oh, can you move your bags, because they need to sit down, and it's like, well, where do you expect me to move them? Favourite teacher's Mrs. Hurd. I think she passed away. She had a very bad foot infection. She was a lovely, lovely teacher, very, very caring, and she'd always be like with her class on sports day, and oh my god, yeah, country dancing. She was the one that got us doing country dancing. Yeah, I had to wear this, like, it was like a belt that had, you know, similar to the ones that you do with karate, but it was a very sort of like strange belt because it was like very vibrant in colour. You'd have to wear like fancy shirts and all that. I hated country dancing. And then of course they've moved the school now right up to where Audi is, but obviously the old school is still there because they can't, someone obviously works in there because there's always loads of cars parked there. I don't know what they do in there, but yeah, they can't knock it down. So yeah, Mrs. Mawson used to go, she actually lives where Chipping Hill Bridge is, and always go past her house on the way to my mum's. So yeah, she's always been at that school, very devoted to the school. So, and it was really good, because whenever I first started there, I mean, this is absolute years ago, and they bring in one day a little box with little ducklings in there, and with the little heat lamp, and you could see all the little ducklings, and oh my god, like when they said it was home time, I just wanted to stay with the ducks. It was so cute. And they took them out, they had like newspaper on the floor, and they would let the ducklings like walk around the floor. Yeah, I miss them days. But yeah, that was with a teacher called, they actually put them in Mrs. Bartlett's room, because I had a teacher called Mrs. Bartlett, and I think she was the maths teacher, I can't remember now. But yeah, so I always used to get Christmas cards back then. And then half of me wants to, there's so many things I could do with these, because a lot of people on Vinted will make them up like I'm doing now, and then they'll sell them. And I want to try and do that, see if they would be a popular seller. And then, but I've always been afraid of selling like completed paintings, because in case people go, oh, well, there's, you know, a secret missing. But with anything I sell, I always take a photo of how I pack it, how I ship it, and I take photos of the item back, front, you know, so the person at the other end can't exactly say that, oh, there's something missing, because I'll be like, well, there's the photo, so why are you lying, sort of thing. But yeah, so I've got 3 things I want to do. I want to get another pack to see if they sell. I want to get another pack, so I'll make them up and then sell them. I want to get another pack for distributing them to my friends, and then I want to get, obviously, well, this will be this pack, and I'll cut that off and just stick that on the wall. So, but I vaguely remember last year, I think I stuck it to the wall, and it peeled all the paper off, and I couldn't get it off the wall, which is strange, because when you do like canvases, it's yeah, when you do canvases, it peels off lovely, but paper's a whole different kettle of fish. So, you know, but do you know what? I'm still on the hunt for them Gonk cards, and do you think I can get them? No. My store only does the Santa ones, or the gingerbread ones, which is kind of annoying. So, oh, we've missed the eye. We've got to give him an eye. This is the same colour we're going to be using for the belt, by the looks of it. He's got his cute little able. I don't know what that is. It's like a white. Do you cover that bit, or? Yeah, okay, so we'll move it a bit. Oh, so cute, isn't it? Yeah, these have got to be 666. I mean, they're so bright, aren't they? They have to be. And it's getting on to sort of dinner time soon, so I've got to do that. Let's take the cellophane down. It looks like he's in a jumpsuit, doesn't he? I think one of the cards I worked on a few years ago, they had little stars, like snowflakes, and you could put the snowflakes on, because you can get some lovely cards, Christmas ones on Amazon. But yeah, I didn't know the range did cards, so to get some of these on, quite lovely indeed. Gonna have a bit of my tea. Lovely. Well, I say tea, but it's actually a cup of warm milk, because I've used the last tea bag, and with the weather, I'm not going out in that. So warm milk is quite nice, but I have to, what I do is I pour the milk in from, like, only a little bit, like you would in tea, and then I boil the kettle and pour it in, because if you do it on the stove, I can't stand it when you get that skin. Why does milk do that? Like, I don't get it. But what I'll do is, with these, when I send them out to my friends, they will be tracked, because I can't stand second class or first class mail. So yeah, they will be tracked. We'll get them sent out. So it might be, I don't know, because Royal Mail are quite fussy. You can't do tracked 48 on letters, but they do it for parcels. So I might just do it sign for or special delivery. Don't really like paying that because it's so expensive. Like, just send a letter, it's like £8 something. It's crazy money, but it, you know, it guarantees it the next day. But if they didn't get it there by the time said, because if I can do special delivery by 1, if it was after 1, I could claim on that, because they've not done it on time, because that's a guaranteed service. They have to fulfill that obligation, because not too long ago on the news, quite recently, they said, it must have been a few days ago, because I'm filming this on October 25, and I'm sure they said that Royal Mail got fined again. Apologies if you can hear the rain. We have a very, very bad rain at the moment. It's quite relaxing, actually. It's nothing better than sitting there hearing the rain, but I feel like we're going to have the week of rain, because we had it all day yesterday, and it seems like it's going to be the same thing today. It did clear up about, I think it was 7ish. Now it's come back to raining again, so why is Christmas projects always the best ones? I love my favourite holiday. Majestic might like this, but my favourite is Christmas. I love Halloween, love, you know, Easter, but Christmas is about spending time with your loved ones. It's about eating all the dinner, the roast turkey. I mean, I'm like a walking vacuum. I eat for Britain. I love my food, and when they bring out, oh my god, we had this wobbly it was a doom, like jelly sort of wobbly cake Bailey's thing. I think it was like Bailey's Jello or some sort of cheesecake, but it was so wobbly. Like they they bring it out of the fridge and it's going woo, and I thought, oh my god, in a minute it's gonna fall off the plate and go on the floor. But yeah, I can't. I love jelly, but like the flavour of it, but I can't stand the texture of it. It's horrible. I don't like slimy foods, and yeah, that is just a no-no for me. Okay, so let's do our number 2. Oh, I can hear thunder. Oh, does that mean that we're going to get thundering? Yeah, I'm having spag bowl tonight, so looks like it's trying to brighten up a bit, so that's good. This is what it did yesterday. It started off like all rainy, and then it sort of was thundering and stuff. So I remember working on a gingerbread card last year. I'm sure it was last year, because the buttons were all different, if I remember. It had 3 buttons here, and there was one there, one there, one there, and I think there was a 4th one. And I'm sure they were all different colours. I'll have to have a look at that. So we'll just do the little white belt here, and then we'll fill in the black and then work our way to the end of the card. But as you can see, a nice, quick, easy, fast-paced project, which is what we love to see. So I think after this, I might go back to the reef, get a bit more of that done, because I've really been enjoying doing that. So it's interesting, there's a little white blob there, but there isn't one this side. It's like they've scuffed the card or something. Is that? Oh, perhaps it's a bit of snow that's landed on his belt or something. But I hate seeing things that are like different. I like it all the same. So for example, here should be the same as there, you know, but when you see like imperfections, like the white bit there and it's not there, you sort of think, well, why isn't there a white bit there? And I sort of, apologies for the belch there. Sometimes I belch as I'm talking, which is quite annoying, but oh, it makes you want to go back and get more cards now, doesn't it? I can't wait to start that bumper pack. But obviously I need to be mindful that we can't just do cards all December. We need to do, you know, a few other things. So yeah, this will be the 1st of December's Christmas card. So of our lovely little gingerbread man. So I like to do a thing called the 12 days of Christmas. So yeah, it could be 12 Christmas cards, all sorts of things. Lovely. So let's get a bit of the red. Now again, keep your trays, don't hit them up yet, because you've got to use the same drills for the gingerbread house as well. So now, as I'm filming in October, I can't sing yet because I don't feel like the Christmas spirit, so that's why I'm not doing singing at the moment. We probably will as we end further into December, but I've done singing Christmas ones for a few years now, and I just feel like do it a little bit different this year. But Amanda Holden's been, you know, the judge that's on Britain's Got Talent. She's been hosting this new game show. I can't remember what the game show is called, but she's can hear it on the TV. So if anyone knows what the show's called, let me know. But it's really interesting because there's these people that earn the points, and they have to go around and then they say, well, if you lose me, you won't earn as many points. So they have to decide who to keep in the game. So that's going to be interesting. Right, so now we've got his little feet to do, because we better get them done, because we're nearly finished. So you see how quick these projects go. I love working on cards. At one point when I was diamond painting, I wanted to only work on quick items. Oh my god, I forgot to do that Rudolph pendant. I need to do that as well. And I forgot to order the desk ornament, because there's two. You've got the pendant or the desk stand thing. I was like, oh man. Oh, I forgot to order that. Last night was funny because I went on, because every midnight they change over the discount boxes and then it refreshes, and the last 2 nights they've not had them, so I'm assuming that they're finished now, which is a shame because we've got to pay the full price. But that's what Temu do sometimes. If they notice that you've not ordered for so long, they try to entice you back by giving you discounts. But as I say, as long as they don't put that minimum pound spend on, I'm happy to order. But the minute you start trying to get me to spend more than I want, that's when I have to shop elsewhere, because I don't like spending, like, or being told I've got to spend a set amount. Like, I only want like a couple of things, and you're making me want to spend £15 before I can order it. That's not on to me. So if it sounds a bit negative, but you can understand if I only wanted like a couple of things, I've got to pay £15 before I can even get 2 items. You know, it's just not, it doesn't work like that with me. Like, I don't want to be forced to have like a minimum spend, if you get me. So Yeah, thinking about going up the range probably Friday after work, because all I keep thinking about is this set of trees, because ever since Harris Taylor said about getting that tree painting in that black frame, you know, the 40x50, it's made me want to get it now. So I might do that after work. And on that note, ta-da! Oh, Gingy. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, I'm really happy with this. Sharon Wildboy, you need to get some of these. So we'll just give it a bit of a rollage. Yeah, it's brightening up again now. Fantastic. It's really interesting, like you sit here when it's dull and gloomy and you think, oh no, how much like we're gonna get done, and then it brightens up and then you're like, yay, more painting. I love diamond painting, absolutely love it. So there we go, the first one for the wall. So yeah, wow, and there we go. So there's our first one, and then if you can get some snowflake ones, you can pop them on, and then obviously there's the card ready to write to your loved one or your friend. But as I say, what I'll do is I'll cut that off, because I always like to buy one to give out to people, and then I like to buy one just as a decoration, you know, because that makes a lovely little poster. You can get 6x4 frames, because this is probably a 6x4 frame, so even if I cut that off, I could put it in a frame, you know. But anyway, that is that, and I'll see you soon for the next one. So please remember to like, share, subscribe if you want to get these. They're in the link of this get it out, Mike, for God's sake. Right, if you want, let's start again. If you want to get these, the link's in the description of the video. But please be mindful, some of them are picked at random, so your best bet's probably to go in the shop. But I've really enjoyed that. That only took 30 minutes to do. I can't believe that. But anyway, that's another one done and dusted. We'll see you very soon for the gingerbread house. Bye for now, guys.